Hello, this is John here with another tutorial on Moodle. In this Moodle tutorial, we're going to take a look at the categories and organizational features within Gradebook. In order to do this, what we're first going to want to do is go from our course page, locate the Administration tab, and then we'll want to select Grades. Once we arrive on the Grader report, from here we'll want to use the drop-down menu and we'll want to scroll down to Categories and Items. This page will list all the resources and assignments, graded material-wise, in the course that is listed in our gradebook on this page itself. From here, we can go through and figure out where our categories are. As you see right now, there are no categories for this course. Everything is compiled into the course total, and we have all of our weights in for our specific assignments throughout the course, with their max grade being represented just to the right of it. When you first set up a Moodle course, there will not be any categories or any kind of organizational features within Moodle. It is up to the instructor to set that up themselves. Now, what categories do is they'll compile specific sections or specific types of assignments into one group and will calculate a grade that will ultimately go in the gradebook with all the assignments in that category. So if we scroll down, I kind of set up an example category to show you where we have our category listed right here. And then if we go down, we have all of our assignments that we have selected for that category in there and how much they are weighted and whatnot. So if we do want to add a category to organize our gradebook a little bit better, saying if we want to add all the forms into a category or add all the Turn-It-In assignments and stuff of that nature all into one category, all we have to do is scroll to the bottom and we have some of these extra features down here. The first two we're going to take a look at are Add Category and Add Grade Item. The difference between these two is that any assignment or activity that was added into the front part of Moodle from the course page is going to be represented by its symbol. If we add a grade item, it's going to be added into our category list here, but it's going to have this little square with a pencil in it, meaning that this will have to be a manually graded item. The added grade items are specifically good if you want to include assignment in there that you don't want to have a thing turned in on the course page, if you just want to grade it for something in class that you could just quickly go on and add the grade for. The last choice allows us to add an outcome item. The difference between a grade item and an outcome item is that the purpose of the outcome item is to rate the students on a particular outcome, competency, or goal, whereas a grade items are used for grading students, usually with the intention of aggregating the totals for that particular assignment into the overall grade total. But this is pretty much just a quick look at the category view on the screen. Now, in order for us to add a category, all we have to do is go to the bottom and click Add Category. This will allow us to go through and we can set up our category name and how we want to aggregate the totals for the grades within that category. So every assignment that we put into that category, their totals are going to be calculated together. So we can either do this with a mean of all the grades, a weighted mean, or a simple weighted mean of the grades. We can simply click on the little question mark if we need it more defined. A mean of the grades is usually a sum of all the grades divided by the total number of grades. That's usually the kind of go-to grade there. Median of grades, we'll choose the middle grades. when grades are arranged in order of size, the lowest or the highest grade, the mode of the grade, which will be the grade that appears most frequently, and then natural, which will be a sum of all the grades valued scaled by their weight. And that's another feature that you might do if you do have particular weighted items in your course. After that, you'll want to go through and set up your category total and some other additional features within this grade setting, such as grade to pass, or if you want to include decimal points, etc., etc. And then we ultimately have the choice to choose a parent category. This is if we have multiple categories set up and we kind of want to set a subcategory up within a category. We don't have to do that unnecessarily, but if you do want to, you might want to take a look at how to adjust your weight with these little question marks, and then adjust your weight for that category. After that, we can go ahead and save our changes. And if we scroll to the bottom, it should add the category into the middle course page. Here we can go ahead, and if we do need to make edits to it, again, we can click on Edit, and we can choose to hide the category. If we need to edit the category itself, there's the Edit Settings. We can reset the weights and even delete the item if we want to. If we need to move selected items into a particular category, all we have to do is highlight the items, and then we come down here and we can simply move them into the appropriate category we want. And then after that, we can go ahead and save the changes. And it should move all those assignments into the category. And this is how you set up and organize your gradebook to your own specifications with the category and item screen. Thanks for watching.